Planet Dolan.
What kind of phone released in 2016 for over $16,000? What fast food company released a smartphone in China? From weird brand deals to bizarre mock-up designs, here are 10 smartphones you won't believe people actually came up with.
Yeah, what's up YouTube fans? Spring of the One in the building. How we doing today? And today, guys, I got some crazy new content for your face. So here we go.
Number 10. Have you ever wanted to either A, snap your phone in half in a rage, but then still be able to use it afterwards, or B, have a smartwatch that is actually just your phone? Well, the Lenovo C Plus set out to solve both of your problems. Sort of. You don't break it in half because it bends. The idea is to have it bend around your wrist like a giant smartwatch. Lenovo says they don't have a model ready for market yet, but they may have one in the next couple of years. Number 9. The first thing you might notice is that the Motorola Flipout is a square. Now, to be fair, the smartphone market did have a more diverse set of shapes and redesigns before the iPhone convinced every other phone to become basically a big rectangular screen. But the Flipout released in October 2010, the same time as the iPhone 4S. By that point, it was just a little too late for a square phone with a tiny screen and a slide-out keyboard. Number 8. This concept seems like it's out of a Nintendo fanboy's dream, and honestly, it pretty much is. It's a smartphone with a slide-out controller that is capable of playing Nintendo games. The concept isn't from Nintendo and doesn't have Nintendo's approval, but it certainly seems like a functional prototype. For years, Nintendo was reluctant to put any sort of effort into smartphone gaming, and even now, they yield only a few games, like Fire Emblem Heroes and Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. With the Switch more or less satisfying the need for Nintendo games on the go, this idea may never get off the ground, but it's still fun to think about. I still use my 3DS to this day, and it is such a great handheld. Number 7. So you think phones have gotten too expensive? Do you? Well, at least nobody tried to sell you the Solare. Unveiled at an event with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy in attendance, the Solare was unveiled as a stylish smartphone for high-powered business people and Hollywood A-listers. The perk is that the phone is ultra secure, which is understandably a draw for those who stand to lose the most if their data is hacked. But when the phone was unveiled in 2016, it was already underpowered compared to other current phones, but they still asked for over $16,000. Maybe that's why they discontinued the phone in 2017. That was probably trash. Oh, it was trash, basically. Number 6. The GTstar Bluetooth phone looks like it's a simple Bluetooth earpiece, and it does in fact have Bluetooth functionality, but it's not an earpiece. This is actually the entire phone. According to its Amazon reviews, the phone's quality isn't very good. Perhaps that has something to do with the fact that the phone runs on a 2G network. Damn, that's so garbage. That's like dinosaur timeline. Number 5. Okay, so you were all about the bendable Lenovo phone for your wrist, but maybe you're looking for something with even more flexibility. Here you go then, the DRAS phone doesn't bend, it folds. The point is to make the phone more durable and less prone to breaking when you carry it in your pocket. When it folds down into a little rectangular box, a small portion of the screen still appears, displaying the time and weather. The phone is expected to retail for $1,000 when it releases, but nobody knows when that release is going to be. That's very expensive. Number 4. The Energizer Power Max P16K Pro. Yes, that's the full name of the phone. Has two especially weird things about it. First, it's an Energizer phone. Like Energizer, the battery company? Little fluffy pink bunny with a drum? Yeah, that Energizer. Apparently Energizer has been slapping its name on generic Android smartphones for years, but this particular Power Max is a special one. The giant phone isn't going to be the most feature-rich thing you've ever used, but it does promise a battery that will last for 5 days without being charged. That's a long time. Number 3. The triple display flip says exactly what it does. It has 3 displays and flips out into a number of configurations. Oddly enough, one of the most common configurations is a sort of triangular display which has one of the screens face down. Maybe that's the reason this phone never made it out of the concept phase. Number 2. Red is a company that made its fortune selling high-end cameras for Hollywood, and their first foray into the smartphone market. Well, it kinda looks like the sort of thing a camera marker would do with a phone. The phone promises a holographic screen that provides a 3D display along with VR and AR functionality. It also supports some odd modular features, like a bolt-on battery and swappable cameras. Number 1. If you thought it was weird that a high-end camera market would enter the smartphone market, I don't know how to tell you about the KFC smartphone. Okay, so to be fair, this isn't a phone made by Kentucky Fried Chicken itself. It's just a special commemorative edition phone made by Huawei. But that's where it gets weird again. This phone was only released in China in 2017, and there were only 5,000 of them ever made. They were created to commemorate the 30th anniversary of KFC opening in China, and came pre-installed with Colonel Sanders' face embossed on the back and a music app that was, you guessed it, also KFC branded. Kentucky Fried Cellular Phones. delicious. Finger licking good.
Check out the latest DOLAN KART update, Nixiumville. A new character, heaps of new skins, a new power-up, new level, daily missions, and offline mode. Download from the Android or iOS App Store and start racing today for free.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.